Okay, let's take a tour of the advisory curriculum so you can see where everything is. So you should have this sheet, which will help you directly get to different places in the curriculum for advisory, but you'll want to make sure that you log in to this Google account. That's where everything is housed. So once you're in there, you will see a lot of different folders, but you're interested in the advisory curriculum, so you're going to open that. And then in here, everything is sorted by grade. So anything specific to a particular grade is housed in that grade folder. Anything for the curriculum specialist, so this is not shared with teachers, is located here. So in this folder, I house all of the learning checks because posting these in the lesson folders tends to get a little bit crazy. So I post the forced copy links, but this is where the originals are for all the learning checks, for example. Other items in here, and those are organized by grade. Other items in here include things people have shared, things that have been purchased off Teachers Pay Teachers, anything that I have collected so far that pertains to Zello, and basically just draft versions of things. For 7th and 8th grade, those resources are here. So learning check links are organized by grade in these folders. And so when you're working with the 7-8 curriculum guides, you'll want to access the 7-8 curriculum specialist resources. Along with each of the specific grade level folders, there's also additional lessons, and those are titled here. So you have academic advising materials, COVID trauma resources and lessons, digital citizenship lessons, and then supplemental lessons that were created for Westfield that are just kind of a grab and go folder of things. So if there's a new school, for example, or they don't have access to our curriculum stuff for some reason, this is a good grab and go folder to give to someone that'll kind of get them started on the advisory journey. Along with that, we also have tech bootcamp resources that were developed at the beginning of last year, and I've linked those in kind of where they still fit this year as well. But the originals to those are in this folder. Each folder itself contains each of the months and lessons that pertain to those months. They're color-coded. The color coding matches the guide. So if you open the teacher resource folder, you'll see the old PrepNet Essential Skills Handbook that can probably be deleted. But then you'll see each advisory teacher guide. So each guide has a directions page on the front for teachers, and then additional lessons. And so these are direct links to those folders I just talked about. And then each month is broken down into each week, lessons that are happening in those weeks, and then links directly to those lesson folders that teachers can click on to access each of those things. And each month is set up the same way, just with a different color coding, obviously different moral focus, and then a different number of periods that things meet. But everything should be linked and updated. Anything that still needs to be created or is possibly missing has been flagged with a need comment. And that's the same for every single grade. So if you look at 10th grade, that folder, it'll look generally the same. Everything's color-coded. Anything additional that sometimes gets shared, I do link. And then the main folder where the guide is the teacher resources, and you'll see that guide. And that's the same for 11th and 12th grade as well. So that's a general tour of where things are in the folder for advisory.